Want to hear a story about in the pages of us? I've always believed love was something you could study, equation to solve, a checklist to master. After all, I devoured every romance novel in the library, scribbled dating advice for the school paper's Love Lab column, and even curated playlists for hypothetical heartbreaks. But I'd never actually kissed anyone. Not until Jamie Carson showed up, smelling like gasoline and rebellion, and rewrote every rule I thought I knew. It started the day Mr. Ellis, our philosophy teacher, scrawled that quote on the whiteboard. All that you positively know is contained in your own experience. I rolled my eyes. Experience? Please. I'd rather trust Jane Austen's carefully crafted endings than some abstract, ink-smudged mantra. But then Jamie slouched in a third period late, his leather jacket squeaking as he slid into the desk beside mine. He didn't apologize, just smirked at the board and muttered, "Sounds like someone's never gotten their heart broken." Our first real conversation happened over a dissected frog in bio. While I gagged at formaldehyde, Jamie leaned over and said, "You're the love expert, right? The one who writes those columns." His voice dripped with amusement. "Tell me, do you actually believe that soulmate crap?" I froze, tweezers hovering over the frog's liver. It's not crap. Love's about compatibility, share values, timing. Or maybe, he said, flicking a rubber glove at me, it's just two people dumb enough to keep showing up, even when it's messy. He became my contradiction. A boy who quoted Bukowski but fixed his little sister's tricycle, who mocked my playlists but learned every lyric, who showed up at my doorstep soaked in rain after my cat died, holding a wilting dandelion as a scientific experiment in impermanence. Every moment with him was a collision. Arguments over Pride and Prejudice versus Vonnegut, stolen fries at midnight, his callous thumb brushing my wrist when we walked too close. But when I tried to fit us into a trope, friends to lovers, enemies to whatever this was, Jamie would laugh. "Stop trying to narrate us, Clark. Just be here." The crisis came when Ethan Choi asked me to prom, all dimples and predictable charm. Jamie vanished for a week. I wrote a column titled "How to Know When It's Real," but my words felt hollow. Then I found Jamie in the auto shop, grease-streaked and blasting Smiths. "You were right," he said, not looking up. "I've never had my heart broken, because I've never let it matter enough to break." Mr. Ellis's quote glared in my mind. All that you ever will know must pass through the gateway of experience. So I kissed him. Not the careful, theoretical kiss I'd imagined, but messy, desperate, gasoline and peppermint gum. His hands trembled. Mine left smudges on his jacket. "See?" he whispered against my lips. "No checklist required. I still write the column. But now, between the advice on 10 signs he's into you and perfect date ideas, I slip in truths only Jamie knows. That love isn't a formula. It's the things you can't Google, the silence between shared jokes, the courage to be unscripted, the way your heart becomes a live wire, sparking with every touch you never saw coming. Turns out, Mr. Ellis was right. The best things don't fit in a book. They're written in the reckless, glorious mess of now.